Did you know that you can train your mind to be stronger than your emotions? Did you know that you're constantly defeating yourself if you are acting out of your emotions? Did you know that you can see more success by training your mind to be stronger than your emotions? Are you aware that your emotions may be driving your actions, and therefore you're stuck in this continuous cycle of unwanted results? But don't sweat any longer. We're going to dive into this today, and I'll tell you about a proven process or a proven solution that will help you be successful. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Brian Robinson, in case you're not familiar with me, and I'm a success coach with over 1,000 successful coaching sessions under my belt. And today I'm going to talk with you about mind over emotions. But before I get into the importance of mind over emotions, please smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the tips that I release each week. Today's episode is part one of my self-awareness and emotional intelligence series. This part is called Mind Over Emotions. And today I'm going to discuss what mind over emotions mean. I'm going to discuss 3 essential keys to shaping a powerful mind. And then I'm going to leave you with one actionable step that you can implement starting today that will help you use your mind over emotions when necessary so you will elevate to great. What does mind over emotions mean? Well, using your mind over emotions to make decisions is an important skill to develop in order to be successful. This means that instead of relying solely on your feelings or impulses, you should take a step back, analyze the situation logically before you react. Taking a moment to think things through can help you reach more rational conclusions that are better for you in the long run. To successfully practice this approach, it's important to recognize when you're feeling emotional. Take a step back from the situation, and instead of letting your emotions cloud your judgment, try to focus on the facts rather than feelings, and use the facts to make decisions that will benefit you in the long run. Now, I do want you to know that it's not just negative emotions. There's also positive emotions that are in play here. Me personally, I have to really watch for my positive emotions because I can get really excited about something and then make a decision, especially in business, and that decision may end up in taking me off course, or maybe it's another commitment when I really don't have the time to do that. Those are just a few things that I wanted to share with you, that it can also be positive emotions also that you have to guard yourself against. How do you prepare your mind to be more powerful than your emotions? Well, here are 3 steps for preparing your mind to be more powerful than your emotions. Step 1 is develop self-awareness. By understanding your own feelings and emotions because of your self-awareness, you can learn to control them and have a better handle on how you respond and react to different situations. This will help you in identifying when negative thoughts or emotions begin to take over, and it gives you the opportunity to manage them before they become detrimental. Number 2 is to create a plan of action. Next, you need to create a plan of action when it comes to managing your emotions and thoughts. This can include taking time out for yourself, or finding ways to relax, or meditate, or practicing mindfulness. All of these tools will help you to focus on the present moment and take control of your mind rather than letting your emotions dictate your behavior. And step number 3 is positive thinking and positive people. It's important to engage in positive thinking and make sure that you're surrounding yourself with positive people who will lift you up and support you. And by doing so, you'll have a better understanding of how to handle life's challenges with grace and poise rather than frustration and anger. With the proper mindset, you can eventually learn to have a more powerful mind and have your mind be more powerful than your emotions. So here are 3 essential keys, and I would even say these are probably like secret sauce, right? But these are 3 essential keys to shaping a powerful mind. And I want you to know that these 3 keys I'm about to share with you, that I have used these and I still use these personally, and a lot of my clients, I've gone through and discussed these with my clients, and they've applied them to their lives, and they have had more success by doing so. So let's go ahead and get into the 3 keys. Key number 1 is know your personal beliefs and values. It's essential to understand who you are and what you stand for in order to have the motivation and perseverance necessary to overcome any obstacle that may come your way, especially internal emotional obstacles. Knowing what you believe in helps provide you with a clear direction and purpose so that you can focus on the task at hand, where you're going and who you're becoming, rather than being distracted by emotions or external influences. Also, understanding your personal beliefs and values allows you to create a system of principles and standards which will enable you to make decisions based on facts and logic, and instead of acting impulsively or out of fear. Number two is having a clear vision of your future. This is super important. Having a clear vision of your future is an essential part of having control over your emotions, because when we're overwhelmed by our feelings, it can be difficult to recognize what we want and need. So having a clear vision gives us clarity and focus that we need to make decisions that align with our long-term goals, because without this clarity, it's easy to become distracted by short-term emotions, leading to decisions that may not be in your best interest. And then number three is practice grace. Grace is an extremely powerful tool that can be used to better understand and manage emotions. Practicing grace allows you to step back and observe your emotional state without judgment or criticism. So that's grace with yourself, right? Which can help you identify the best course of action to take in any given situation. It also encourages us to be mindful of how we communicate with others and considering the impact of our words and actions, that what they may have on others. And something I really want you to remember as you're listening to these three keys and what I call secret sauce is remember that these steps, they may sound ridiculous to you, they may sound far out, it may be foreign to you, but just know that I promise you these keys are very, very useful, and these are for you to be successful. So don't just toss them out, okay? Really think about them. So what should you do now? Here's one actionable step that you can implement starting today that will help you use your mind over emotions when necessary so that you will elevate to great. All right, so go to the description below this video and click the link to the Elevate the Best Version of You digital course. This digital course offers an innovative step-by-step approach to help you take control of your life and become the best version of yourself through video lessons, through activities, and short assessments. It's designed to provide an in-depth exploration into yourself, allowing you to learn about your triggers, identify the things that you want to change in your life, to explore your blind spots, identify your emotional triggers and how you can stop emotions from controlling how you feel. We talk about the psychological barriers that prevent you from being the best version of yourself. You'll assess your self-esteem and identify ways to improve it. And you'll have 5 ways that you can practice healthy boundaries in your life and relationships. And this course will set you up so that you can benefit from embracing new behaviors and introduce changes in your relationships. I'll make sure that the link to the video that describes the Elevate to the Best Version of You digital course, the overview, I'll make sure that that pops up right here so that you can just go ahead and click on that. So as I'm wrapping up this video today, we discussed what mind over emotions mean. We discussed 3 essential keys to shaping a powerful mind. And I left you with one actionable step you can implement starting today that will help you use your mind over emotions when necessary so you will elevate to great. Before you go, don't forget to join the Elevators inbox at brianrobinsoncoaching.com for some free and valuable tips and resources. Check me out on Etsy for some great worksheets, workbooks, and personal development tools. My shop is called Elevate to Great. There's a link in the description. And finally, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Coach Brian.